Okay, let's get started. So I find the number one mistake a lot of people make is they don't moisturize before putting on their foundation. As you know, Aihu has a fabulous facial creme, $29.99, and you can get that right on our website. It's very luscious and rich, and it helps when you put your foundation on so that that foundation emulsifies a little bit better into your facial skin. Okay, and today I'm going to be using our medium agave foundation, and I'll show you exactly how much I tap into the cover. Now we have three foundations here at Aihu. We have our medium agave in the middle, the dark agave if you need something a little darker for your skin tone, and we also have the petal. These are all $26.99 on our website, and I find that they really tend to blend very well with really everyone's skin tone from everyone that I've talked with. Now I also have my kabuki brush. These are also available on Aihu's website, and you do want to make sure that you clean your kabuki brushes regularly. I like to try and clean mine at least once a week. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see exactly how much I have in here, but that's how much I tend to. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and start blending. Now I brought my trusty mirror with me here so I can see nice and close. I do really love to use my light up, glow up mirror. It really helps so that I can see every detail a little bit better. I'm just going to go ahead and pin my hair back here so I can make sure I get good coverage. All right. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill my brush a little bit and kind of tap off the excess. And I go ahead and just start blending in circular motions right away. Now, I don't like a really heavy coverage. I feel like I can apply this to go really running errands. I feel like it's great in the morning as a quick coverage. And then if I'm tending to go out for like a date night or out on the town a little bit, I might apply like a second coat later on if I am gonna, head out. So as you can see, I'm just working it in circular motions, and I do have a little bit of a redness in my skin tone, and I can't wait for you to see what that does for my cheek area when we're done here so that you can see the before and after difference, because it really is quite amazing. And I know this video is kind of just a quick synopsis, and I obviously already have my eye makeup done for the day, but I really wanted to be able to highlight our wonderful foundation for all of you, and our eye makeup as well. But right now, for the sake of time today, I am just gonna do a little segment with the foundation and blush and bronzers. So now you also want to make sure that you're getting your neck area, because I know that is another mistake a lot of people tend to make with their foundations. You want to make sure that you do not have that line. And typically I probably would do my lips and on top of my eyelids, because I find it does help my eye makeup stay on a little longer. And as you can see, I've used all of it, and that was all I used. Maybe a quarter of a teaspoon, and that's it. You really don't need a lot to get a great coverage. All right, and so next I'm gonna go ahead and apply some bronzer. Now I have purchased some other brushes that I also like to use to apply some of my blush and foundation. So this little one is a great bronzer brush, and I'm gonna go ahead, I don't use bronzer every day, but it is something if I, like I said, a date night, gonna go all out, I will apply a little bronzer. And I like to put that, again, just a small amount, goes a long way. These foundations do last you quite a long time, so you don't need to worry about the cost. It really is cost effective. So I just have a little on my brush, and what I'm gonna do is just apply that bronzer down to sort of highlight my cheekbone area a little bit, and then I'll come in with the blush for the top part. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my bronzer right on the cheekbone, right here. And then on both sides. And then I'm going to also bring that bronzer up a little bit into my hairline, because that is really important also. It gives it a little bit more of a natural kind of glow and appearance, which is definitely what we're going for. And remember, the best part about our Aihu foundations, blushes, and bronzers, really all of our products, is that they don't contain any toxins or chemicals. And I know we've talked about this in previous conferences, but as a reminder, this is really important that all of you are aware that Dr. Samuel Epstein really is the one who came out and said that the makeup industry has no guidelines. They are not required really to share any ingredients on their labels, any of the toxic ingredients, and really he describes them as a witch's brew of toxic chemicals. And I absolutely agree. And it's amazing how many things you aren't sure about that you're putting on your face that contain this stuff, and it's all before you've even had your first cup of coffee in the morning, which is really kind of scary to think about. Okay, so that is my bronzer that I've got on. Now next, I'm just going to go ahead and apply, and our bronzer, our blushes come in two different colors. We've got the rose bronzer and the rose. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply the rose blush, and I'm going to just use my other little brush that I've got, and I'm going to apply that right here, right up on the top. And I love the rose. I feel like this rose blush gives me just the perfect little dewy glow for an everyday, really it works with my everyday, wardrobe, life. I feel like it just complements my skin so well, and it kind of, like I said, just gives that dewy glow. Now, I did not apply any concealer, but you certainly, that is one of our most favorite products. What I like to really use the concealer for is more of a highlighter, and I like to use that to highlight around my nose and my cheekbones, and I have a really cute brush that I use for that. And you just kind of get a little, like I said, little goes a long way with all of our products, and you can just do a little along your nose, underneath. You can do right here on your chin. It's just such a great product. I really love our concealer. Another great place is right up here. All of those high points of your face are what you're looking to use a highlighter on. It kind of just brings them all forward and makes them look really, pop out a little bit more. Okay, so those are all of the areas I love to highlight with the concealer. Now, I think I hit on mostly all of those, but I did want to talk quickly about our eyeshadows. So I have a caramel on today, but our eyeshadows are so wonderful. They last a really long time. This is the caramel. We also have smoky mushroom, sage green, and the wild blueberry. So if you haven't tried a eyeshadow, you really should. They're $14.99. They're amazing. Go get yourself one of these, and there might be a deal this week if you check our website. Also, I did not mention that our two blushes are $20 on the website, so you can get those as well. Now, I also like to finish up with one of our lip glosses. And again, toxin-free, no chemicals, won't hurt you, won't harm you. We have Raisin and we have our Tuscany Rose. I really like both of them. I feel like they last a long time. I did have a little bit of the Tuscany Rose on before I applied my foundations today. But certainly give these a try as well. They're fabulous. Okay, I think that about sums up our little video for today. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, email me, text me, or get a hold of me on Facebook. I would love to help you, do a makeover or experience Aihu's foundations. They're just a fabulous addition to my daily routine. And how long did it take me? Less than 5 minutes. So honestly, when someone says, I don't have time for foundations or blushes or bronzers, yes, you do. It takes 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes. So yeah, no more excuses anymore. This is our year, and this is going to be a good year for everyone. Get on board with Aihu. All right, thanks everyone. Bye-bye.